everyone, I am Valerie from Fine Flowers, and we are Malaysian floral designers that specialize in bespoke and custom arrangements. Today we'll be making floral wreath for you to decorate your home for the upcoming holiday season. And we'll be making two versions of it. One will be using fresh flowers, another one will be using dried and preserved flowers. So let's get started. So today we'll need hoops. These are actually floral hoops, but you can also find these from hardware store. If you don't have these, you can use embroidery hoops. If you don't have either of this, you can use a wire hanger, and then you can just kind of like bend it into this shape, and then the hanger will be here. So you can just hang it on the wall, like directly. Aside from this, we'll need tape, some scissors, and these are floral wires. If you don't have floral wires, you can use cable ties. I have fishing lines as well that I'll be using today, ribbons, strings, and yeah, more strings. So these are the ornaments that we'll be using to make the wreath more festive looking. Here are the flowers: baby breath, eucalyptus, and preserved baby breath, rascus, and bunny tails right here. We'll start off with some eucalyptus. First off, you want to put the hoop on the table, and you want to start off with the longest eucalyptus. Just kind of place it on top of the hoop to roughly, see where you want to place everything. Take a scissors, and maybe you want to take like the smaller stems to kind of, make this whole thing look full. So once you've got this placement that you like, you secure the whole thing with cable tie. So once you got something like this, you can actually trim off the excess. So I'll be hanging it like this. I want the eucalyptus to be kind of like going up from both sides. So take another longer one, place it here, and then you do the same thing. You lock it with a cable tie. Okay, once you've locked it, you want to trim this off. So now the eucalyptus is kind of like flying everywhere. So I'll take one floral wire to kind of lock them onto the hoop so it doesn't move around. Once we've gotten this, we will add some baby breath. So you want to trim this to something smaller also. You want to place it on the hoop just to see where you want the baby breath to be. And then what you can do is, same thing, using the floral wire, just kind of like tie them in. You might want to hide the stem first and then tie them onto the hoop so it stays. Same for the rest of the baby breath. You want to kind of like stuff them in and then secure it with the floral wire. Some of them can just actually stay. If you kind of put them into the same cable ties, they would stay. Kind of like just hiding the hoops and the eucalyptus. Okay, you just want to trim off the excess wire. Then you have something like this. So now we're gonna pick some ornaments to make your floral wreath more festive looking. We'll pick the stars. So the same thing, you just wanna like lay it down and kind of see where you want to place them. And I'll be using some of these as well. So once you're happy with the placement, you can just go ahead and just attach it to the hoop like how we did just now. So using this floral wire, tie it to the hoops, and then these acorns. We can use this fish line to just tie them up. You want to try to conceal the wire as much as possible so it doesn't show. So what you can do is you go underneath and tie it so you can hide the whole thing. Okay, so there you go. You have this wreath. You just need a ribbon to tie it up. Just a knot. So here you go. You can hang this up at your home. So this is actually another design that you can do using dehydrated oranges. So moving on to the dried flower wreath, we'll use these dried rascus and some of the baby breath. So same as before, you will want to start with the biggest piece first. Kind of like just lay it down, decide where you want the things to be. So I want it to be coming up from both ends. Same as before, just lock them. I'll just lock one side first. So tie them to the hoop with a cable tie, and then just cut this off and just trim the excess. Still move it a little bit, and then lock the other end with another cable tie. And then take some baby breath, same as before. Just cut them into smaller bunches and then just place them however way you like it. Just try to conceal the holes. And I like to have some bunny tails as well. Just cut them shorter and then just place them. So once you are happy with how you place them, you just have to lock them with cable ties or floral wires, whichever one that you have. Or if you want, you can use tape as well. Just tape this onto here and then you can just keep adding on the things that you want to make it look fuller. What you can do is you can add some gold details as well. They go pretty well with dry flowers. Place them the same way as you did with the other flowers. And it will be the same for the other side. So just repeat the same process. So once you've repeated the same thing for the other side, it will look something like this. To make this more festive looking, we're gonna add some Christmas balls here with some strings. Just want to tie it into the center here, something like this. And also a ribbon to finish this look off. Just a nice bow to kind of conceal the cable ties and whatever in between. Something like this. Kind of have like a touch of Christmas, and you know, once the holidays over, you can probably remove the Christmas balls and leave it for the rest of the year. As you can see, it's fairly simple to make floral wreath with all the materials you have at home. So feel free to give it a go, and if you do, remember to show us on Instagram and tag us at Fine Flowers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye!